Good afternoon, fellow teachers, and welcome to another episode of Empowering Teachers. Today, I'm a little bit under the weather, fighting the flu, but I'm happy to be here with you. Today, we are talking about something that is close to my heart: believing in brilliance and how to unleash the potential of your students. In the halls of knowledge where minds ignite, students yearn for guidance to see the light. But doubts may loom, their spirits dim, till a teacher believes and lifts them within. In this podcast, we're going to explore the profound impact of teacher expectation on student achievement. Drawing from research and personal insight, we're going to dive into the power of believing in the intelligence and capabilities of every student. But what we need to do, we need to foster a culture of high expectations and empowerment. As educators, we can inspire remarkable growth and transformation in your classrooms. Through practical strategies and unwavering belief, we're going to uncover the path to making students smarter, more confident, and ready to conquer academic challenges. So, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to talk about the transformative power of teaching expectations and how they shape student achievement. So, many students do poorly at school because they believe they're incapable. They're just not good at school. And it shows sometimes in the lack of enthusiasm toward learning. This in turn causes more failure, which further reinforces this belief. It's a never ending cycle. Believe me, I have seen it. As a foreigner myself, growing up in the United States, I had many teachers who did not believe in me because they didn't believe that I had the potential. But we can change that. Also, tragically, most teachers make it worse sometimes by overhelping, repeating themselves, and dumbing down the material. They may talk about high expectations, but deep down they don't believe many of their students can reach them. Without realizing it, their behavior all but screams, "You can't do it." It's a message students receive loud and clear. This isn't a new phenomenon. In the 1920s, a psychologist and teacher, Prescott Lecky, conducted extensive research into academic success and self-image. After thousands of experiments with children, he concluded that poor grades in school are nearly always related to a student's self-concept, their belief in their intelligence or learning ability. His conclusions have been repeated many times over, most notably by researcher Robert Rosenthal. Now called the Rosenthal effect, it proves that the expectations of the teacher have a dramatic effect on the performance of students. In other words, if you want to make a profound impact on your students and their academic achievement, you must believe that they're capable of excellence. I feel strong about the power of this effect and a teacher's ability to tap into it. And I've believed that ever since I was little, and now that I'm a teacher, I strongly believe in it. In order to make wholesale change in your students, in order to take them from rock bottom to shocking heights, you have to believe in your heart that they can get there. You have to know that they've been the product of the low expectations of others, whether from parents, media, community, or other teachers. They are not who they think they are, and you're going to prove it to them. And how will you do that? Here are some ideas. After a lesson, be reluctant to help. Say often, "You don't need me. You can do this. I believe in you." Stop coddling them. Extend independent work time. Teach the whole class instead of individuals. Have a sink or swim mentality. They'll swim if you let them. Raise standards and assume that they can handle it. And help them get there. Don't let them get away with it if they don't want to think, if they don't want to try to do it. Relentless push for more and more each day. Don't micromanage. Be clear and detailed and shift responsibility. Accept no excuses. Most of all, though, you have to believe. Some teachers will never get there. They feel their students are victims who need saving, justice, or creature comfort in order to learn. This is a lie from the pit of hate. Unless a student has an intellectual disability, there is no reason for them not to succeed in school. Yes, they do have mountains to climb. As a foreigner, I had many mountains to climb. Some have trauma and tough home lives. Yes, yes, and yes, agreed. Although we're always kind and understanding and do whatever we can to help remove barriers, the worst thing you can do to them is lower the bar for any reason. Education is the way out, over and through. I don't mean via college per se. I mean the ability to read, write, and communicate well, and the confidence to know that they can learn anything is a superpower they can take with them anywhere. That's what you're trying to instill. This is but one topic. Many related topics, including the ideas above, have been covered extensively on many websites and in many books. I encourage you to dig deeper and also read books and try to put it to work because they do work. But just know this about making a difference as a teacher: it begins with you and how you see your students. If you can make the switch from believing they're at the mercy of circumstances to smart, capable people who have the power to succeed just as they are, despite it all, their lives will be transformed in 9 months. Believe me, mine was because a teacher believed in me and a teacher never gave up on me. So, in closing, let us remember the profound impact we have as educators. By believing in the brilliance of our students and empower them to reach new heights, we can ignite a lifelong passion for learning and equip them with the tools they need to succeed. So, join me next time as I continue to explore strategy for fostering student success. Until then, keep believing in the power of education to change lives. It changed mine, and I'm sure it changed yours also. Continue to be awesome and continue to take great care of yourself.